All right. Shalom, this is Apostle Rakar. Of course, we're going to say Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai. This is Apostle Rakar back once again with another impromptu video. I mean, I wanted to do it in transit, but, you know, we was focusing on trying to get down here. I'm here, of course, myself, Apostle Ramlab, Elder DeMarshall Pod. And, of course, we got the Houston brothers. Y'all introduce yourselves and speak up loud, like I said, so the camera can hear y'all.
Yagadal, number one. And Yakanan.
All right, tell them what camp y'all from. What you want? Tell them what camp y'all repping, man. Good. So we're down here again with the Houston brother. Well, like through the Spirit of the Lord, I said, man, I'm gonna be, dealing with these Houston brothers a lot more. So I'm trying to stay on my word, Like I said, these brothers, they was just up in Dallas. My goodness, a week ago. So hey, man, we just trying to communicate more with these brothers. And like I did say, through the grace of the Lord, you Austin brothers, are they coming down this weekend? Beautiful.
They actually should be here soon.
Beautiful. So GMS Austin, I'm a Lord willing, I'm gonna be fucking with them a lot more too, man. I might just come and spend a whole week in Austin, like one of these weeks. You know what I mean? Shit, this is what I do. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it's beautiful, man. We just had, through the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And, we talk about different things. The title of this video is Accountability. Because, the Spirit, but it's the Lord, man. This place is totally out of order. These women are you fucking women, y'all gonna get fucked. Y'all gonna get fucked over, man. You Israelite women, but not just the Israelite women in general. This Esau, you devil. But you know what? Esau, you devil. You punk, you mo. You promoted all this shit. Out of order women. I've never seen this shit in my whole goddamn life. And for 50 years I've been on the earth, I've never seen where a morbidly obese woman is proud. Like the video we was watching earlier, a few minutes ago, and it was a talk show, and he might have been a Jake. He goes, yeah, you don't get women. But the bitch looked like 5 Miss Piggies put together. Edomite bitch. And then he said, well, look, maybe you should get on the treadmill. She shut right down.
Yeah, she act like she couldn't hear.
I didn't hear you. I didn't. Yo, shut the fuck up. Stop playing. Like, if you're overweight, you don't got the right. When I was a little kid growing up, oh my God. Back when I was growing up, if you was overweight, you had nothing to say. Nothing. But we live in a world now where moles can talk shit, where overweight women, and I'm talking about women, overweight women are proud. Waggas. Big Shirley. Right? Can talk shit. Fuck you.
Like we said earlier, because you got these fucking so-called supposed to be men, they don't want to speak the truth about what the reality of these women. Yeah. So they let them get away with being proud and big instead of saying, no, bitch, you overweight. Your attitude is fucking horrible. Yeah. Right? Nobody wants to be around you.
Yeah, and because a lot of these men are pussy drunk. Everything they do, you booty. All they think about is getting some box, man. That's like the top priority in life. Everything they do is centered around getting some box.
His whole life, Jake's whole life.
Yeah, like they never had no meat before. Like Elder Big Gas say, damn it, Jake act like they never had no meat before. You know what I mean? Yeah, brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. And Apostle said it earlier.
This whole world is turned upside down. It's all out of order. It's all out of whack. It's chaotic. You know, you got the kids ruling over the women, women ruling over the men. Like, hey, it's all out of order. That's why we need Yahweh Shah to return to restore order. Like, we have to restore order. And that's why he set up the prophets. You know, so we can prophesy about the correct order.
Yeah, exactly. Expose this place for how against the scriptures it is.
Yep. Did somebody get Psalms, what is it, 82 and 5? Did you finish with that, bro?
Done.
I believe it's Psalms 82 and 5.
Psalms chapter 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right, so everything is out of course. Everything is out of order. The brother read, 1 Corinthians, let all things be done decently and in order. And everything is defiled because of who's running it, Esau. That goes with Isaiah 24, verse 4 and 5. Somebody want to get that. And that's why everything is upside down. Because when Nick Rockefeller had that interview with Aaron Russo, he asked him, why do you think women's lib was created? And he said, he had conventional thinking, give women equal rights, equal pay, so on and so forth. He said, you dummy. He said it was created to get the woman and the man out the house so that they can tax both of them and then raise the children up. Because in raising the children up, they can indoctrinate them into the way of this world. This is why you see a total different family values of today compared to back in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s. It was a whole different type of a vibe, dealing with family back then than it is now. You always had the two parents in the house, they had the children, the man would work, the woman would stay at home, and everything was perfect in perfect harmony. But now this devil did the switcheroo, so to speak, pushed that feminism, and this thing that destroyed, families.
Yep.
Things that used to bring shame and dishonor to a household is uplifted now.
Yes. That's right.
The things that a woman would do would shame a man's household, man.
Yeah.
And now that's what was promoted, and it's accepted because they're not being held accountable for their fucking actions anymore.
That's right.
That's why you got women walking around. We just watching the video. We're gonna show a little piece of a video, but you got these women, black women and white women, all of them, Hispanic women with these women walking around being belligerent.
Ooh, goodness, this brother put a fire scripture on there.
And we're gonna bring it up.
Can I read it, Apostle?
Yeah.
This Ecclesiasticus 3 and 9. For the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. God damn.
Break it down, Apostle.
Yeah, so pretty much, the blessing of a father is what establishes a house. Because the man is the head of, a household. The woman is the tail. The woman is a weaker vessel. She doesn't have the ability to run things properly like the man is able to run things properly and hold things down. But when the mother gets in there and starts to, have that position of authority, the family values and everything is rooted out. Everything starts to fall apart.
That's why everything's out of order. That's why we got women, real talk, that's why we got overweight women. Because that go back to Esau, who set that up. But the reason that went down, because even these women, we're talking about these young boys ain't got fathers. These young girls ain't got daddies either. Look, man, for a boy or a girl, a father is important in the home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because a young girl will become loose if she don't have a father. Remember back in the old days, you wanted to date a girl, you had to go speak to her father. They show you in them old movies, TV shows. Yes, sir, may I take your daughter out? You had to get the approval of the father. But no, when they got the daddy out of there, the mothers, because the mothers, guess what? They're big overgrown kids.
Yeah.
They worried about trying to get some D.
Yeah, once the father's gone, now the woman enters into that whoredom. So she's dealing with all these different men, and she's training her daughter up. Keep your options open. Don't settle.
Not to cut you off, a lot of these, bro, let me tell you something. These women, you meet a chick, right, back when you was younger, you meet a bitch, a chick, and she bring you home to meet her mother. The mother the mother think about trying to give you something.
Yep.
trying to like C block her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's a grown.
You go meet a chick and the damn mother looking at you like, shit, I'll give you something. You know what I mean?
Like they had that in the movie, Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice.
Yeah. The damn mama trying checking you out. You fine, young man. Yeah, but I've been into that. The damn mother flirting with you. You over there trying to pop the daughter. The mother trying to give you something. The aunties trying to give you something. You old retired, hit the wall bitches, man.
Sending her out the room. Go get him some water. Go get him some.
Yeah.
Man, it's good over there by you. Ain't that right, baby? Keep
Want me to go ahead and play the clip?
Play this.
Okay, so Georgia, you're not. Say less.
Now on pause it. Now Yagadal, explain what's going on here.
Yeah, this is pretty much a parody video we ran across the spin-off of Fear Factor, but it was basically just showing the insanity of these women, man. All right, the things that they do. They went through a series of tests. One of them was not
You
going
got me, brother.
the man's phone when he's not around. All right. Another one was picking some, not taking too long to pick something to eat. All right. And now it's getting to the last test to see if they're gonna win $10,000 or $100,000, so to speak. Man.
Are you ladies ready for your final challenge?
Final
All right.
challenge.
That's right, ladies. Today, you will be taking accountability.
So
Hell no. Okay. All right. That's why I draw the line. Y'all doing way too much. Okay. Kid, you crazy? Who's taking action? I'ma head out. Okay. Good luck, ladies.
Okay, well, hold on quick though, sweetheart.
I got you some of these bricks. Look,
I just want to let you know you're very good.
shit's good. Look,
On God.
110 calories.
Ladies, today's challenge, you will walk up to the table and take accountability.
Now they show you.
No time limit.
The one black chick left. The black woman ain't dealing with no. I don't know, or have ever known.
It's a lucky apostle. She was the one that was actually single, and she was the first one to leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she was the one that was single. And
Yep.
it's a lot.
I don't know,
Yeah, she constantly get hollered at.
Yeah.
or I have never known any black woman that has taken accountability
Nope.
in my whole fucking goddamn fucking life.
Turn it on you.
In my whole goddamn fucking miserable life, I have never known any black woman that has ever said, "Yeah, I'm fucked up, bitch." I'm talking about a black one. Real talk. I don't really know too many women in my life that have taken accountability.
That's the only way women bond together. When they get by themselves, that's when they talk about how fucked up they are. They admit to themselves, to their closest friends, all their dirt and how messed up they are. All right, that's why a lot of these women, they're really pill heads and alcoholics, man.
Yeah.
Your professional women, your government job, they going home, they drinking wine and taking anxiety medicine, all type of pills that Esau done gave them, so they can just fucking survive and keep coming out in society and giving the Israelite man hell while they go amongst Esau and show respect and get an order for the fucking devil.
Yeah. Taking antidepressants, you know. Hey, they tell you when you take antidepressants, they tell you one of the symptoms is feelings of suicide. You know, when you take antidepressants. So a lot of these women taking antidepressants, and they go out here into society and they talk crazy to people because they want people to kill them.
Yeah.
They a lot of these women, they want people.
They want to die.
Yeah.
This end is my misery.
The first person to do it
Amen.
takes home $100,000. Are you ladies ready?
Now the little Edomite, I deal with her.
It's on you.
I'll just punch her upside the head. So get in the bed. That's all said.
Just showing you. See, the man is like, it's simple. Just take accountability. And it's supposed to be comedy, but they showing the reality of this shit.
What they do?
They're running around it.
Dancing. See them burnt their hands.
Hey, shit, real talk. I want that little Edomite though.
No strategy. It's literally right there. Just
I want her. I want that little Edomite though, boy. Can I have her, brothers?
they raised the amount to $200,000.
His chick ain't
Like another woman stopping another woman from taking accountability.
See that? See that? Hey, but I want that little Edomite. Can I have her?
It's all yours.
Shit, I want her, boy. Come on with it, man.
It's, First Esdras chapter 4, starting at verse 26. It says, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their own sakes. Now, one thing I learned from the apostles is they already told you, man, you're not going to figure out a woman. They're insane. They're selfish. They're insane. They're about themselves, man. So a lot of men have went out of their wits because they're getting lost trying to reason with this demon. When you're willing to say, all right, I admit my faults, but you're dealing with someone who's unfair, who's unrealistic, not logical, okay, and she's only for herself, and at the end of it, she'll gladly see your demise, all right, as long as she can continue on not taking accountability while you killing yourself, okay? It's best to get the fuck away from her, man.
Hey, could somebody get Proverbs? I believe it's 5 and 6. Now this right here, I'm gonna let you read the but this scripture here is talking about this false wisdom, but you know we also apply it to the woman. But it was based off something you said.
Just a second, bro. 27 real quick. It says, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And that's all, Jake. You think about blues music, all blues music, country music. All right, they all mourning because of the fucking hell that a woman put on them, man.
Yep.
All right, end up in jail, dead, bugged out, and this woman is continuously out in society, all right, causing havoc, man. Yep.
Oh man, being that hey, you opened the door. Being that you mentioned blues music, remember the movie I had y'all watch, Crossroads?
Oh yeah.
My man Joe Seneca, the old Jake from back in the 80s, he used to be in all kind of movies. And Ralph Macchio, you know, Daniel's son, Karate Kid. There's a movie, basically it's about the old bluesmen and shit like that. And basically, you know, like he could play, he was like a prodigy, he could play guitar, but he was fascinated with the old black bluesmen. So he took out this old bluesman. Remember the whole story? Remember that song Crossroads? Robert Johnson, I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I don't know if you young brothers are familiar with that. I know Yakadao gotta be. Robert Johnson, he was all, but this is based on real. Robert Johnson was an actual real human being that lived back in the 30s. You know, he was a blues man. Matter of fact, some of them say he was like one of the founding fathers of blues music. Matter of fact, we'll play the song after we're done with this video. Crossroads. And the legend of he was from down there in Mississippi in the South. The legend goes, he went to out in the country, you know, a crossroads, and he met the devil, the actual spiritual demon. Satan came to him, and he sold his soul to the devil to learn how to play the guitar and become a top blues man. But he had other guys, his homeboys, Willie Brown. That movie depicts this. But in actuality, in my mind, it's really, like the movie was like, you know, kind of fiction. Like Hollywood just took it and tweaked it. But it's really a true story. That's really a fact. That's really fucking, because all these, Michael Jackson, they actually sold their soul to the devil. So it's true. So in reality, it's really not fiction, it's fact.
Right.
You know? Because all these top entertainers, even okay, real talk. Even these sports guys, Michael Jordans and all, they had to sell their soul too to become, you know? Okay, I'm sorry, what you want to say?
It's a requirement.
Yeah.
You know, it's a requirement. Remember, when Satan came to Yahushua, he said, all this I will give to you if you will bow down to me and worship me. That's a part of bowing down and worship, is selling your soul.
God, you might have skill.
Yeah.
Because somebody may defer with me and say, well, no, Michael Jordan could play.
Yeah.
How you gonna say he sold his soul? Yada yada yada. But okay, he could play, but once you get to a certain level, for that fame and fortune, there's a lot of motherfuckers who can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna play ball. You gotta play that. You gotta sell yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have these entertainers that have skill, whether they're comedian, singer, rapper, whatever. But when they sell their soul, them demons work even more with them to continue to give them hits. And then what they do is they'll take those songs and they'll have witches pray over them, to make people, in so many words, hypnotized to buy, to buy more copies of this stuff so that they can make more money.
Con.
Yeah.
Was it John Todd that brought
John
that
Todd.
up?
Yep, John Todd. Look, yo, man, recently, like Mike Tyson, the current Mike, it might be dropping gems. He do. Mike Tyson be saying some heavy shit. He said, look, man, people are so enamored with me. People are so enamored with me. I'm Mike Tyson. He said, look, man, I'm nobody, man. He said, listen, man, there's 50 other Mike Tysons. He said that, like, in a recent, people just, they love Mike. He said, look, man, first of all, I'm nobody, man. Come on, I'm not special, man. There's 50 other fucking guys just like me. Maybe better than me. He said that, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, it's true. Floyd Mayweather, brother, I used to box. It's all, I've been in gyms, I've been, like, dude, there's niggas out here that could throw hands. They're probably even just as good or better than Floyd. But you get to a point where you can even have skill.
Yeah.
You can have that skill. Bro, we're Israelites. Israel is a warrior people, and Esau knows this. Come on, dude. Like, real talk, like, bro, like, there's a lot of information out here, brothers.
If I can land back with the Michael Jordan situation, I'm big on sneakers, but what people don't realize is Esau, he runs Nike. So Nike still gets paid off of all the Jordan stuff. So like on the bottom of the shoebox, if you look at it, it'll still say Nike underneath the box, but the rest of the box, it has the Jordan emblem. So they gave him his own brand, but Nike still gets
A cut.
Yeah.
Brother, Michael Jordan, there's
That's a bunch of
There's 30, like, okay, and I was a big Michael Jordan fan. I'm still a Michael Jordan fan. Like, as far as basketball goes, I'm always going to ride with Jordan. You ask, like, as far as basketball go, on that carnal shit, like, like, even today, I still ride with Mike. I mean, Kobe was the man. LeBron, I like LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan, To me, LeBron is like a second coming of Jordan, I wasn't really a big Kobe fan. I just wasn't into Kobe like that. Everybody else is, but I just wasn't into him like that. Shaq, I like who I like. You know what I mean? Jordan was my dude. And before Jordan, it was, what? Finish my sentence. Dr. J. Julius Erving, which, case in point, back when Julius Erving was doing his thing, that was in the 70s. I was a little kid, early 80s. Nobody ever thought that nobody would ever top him.
Right.
I'm talking about back when Dr. J was on the scene, late 70s, early 80s. No, Dr. J. Them people back, ain't nobody gonna come along on top Dr. J. He's the best ever. But then MJ came along, right? 10 years later, MJ, Air Jordan came along, right? And he actually topped shit that Dr. J did. So you got a bunch of niggas that got talent. We're Israelites. And the reason I went through all that was to explain, to make my point. Come on, man. You got 1,000 Michael Jordans. You got 1,000 Mike Tysons. You got 1,000. There's all kind of niggas that can fight, that can play ball, that can play football. Okay, come on, singing and dancing? Come on, man. Like, okay, let's just, Denzel. Come on, bro. Denzel's not a novelty, right? You got Sam Jackson. You got Denzel. You got Larry Fishburne. Back in the days, okay, I'm gonna go back in time. Guys, before Denzel and them guys, when Denzel and them niggas were little kids, you had Louis Gossett Jr., Sidney Poitier. That's the Denzel before that. That's, you know what I mean?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. And other niggas before them. Like, but you gotta sell your soul to get it. Now let me ask y'all a question. Right now, right? Okay. In recent times, you got Michael B. Jordan. You had my man, you know, the brother that passed away, T'Challa, Black Panther brother. What was his name, man? Chadwick Boseman. That dude was bad, right? Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan. You know, the newer, Denzel's son is coming up in there now, right? But you know how many jakes out here that are probably as talented as them guys are, but they're not getting that play because they don't want to sell out. They don't want to sell out. Give up the booty, casting couch, make a blood pact with Satan. You dig?
Going to Diddy parties.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you had Wesley Snipes. I forgot about Wesley. Yeah. All these dudes, man. So, you know, you got to sell out. Accountability, man. But these women, right? These goddamn women, there it goes, accountability. Kevin Samuels said, accountability is like kryptonite. Anybody got any precepts?
Yeah, we got the Proverbs.
Proverbs 5 and 6.
Nah. And I got the Isaiah that we call earlier too. So. This is Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them.
Right, you know, because I mean that's dealing with false wisdom, but you could also apply it to these women. Because as the brother Yakadal had mentioned earlier, you know, that you can't figure these women out. You know, and don't try to figure them out. They don't want to be figured out. You know, that's just the way they're created. You know, they're just wicked. You know, there's no figuring out wicked. It's just you just gotta let it be. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they supposed to be trying to figure you out.
Yeah, good
That's
dog.
another part of things being upside down.
Right.
Jake is in love, madly in love with the woman, and she's supposed to be in love with you.
Right.
Yeah, you can love your woman, but you shouldn't be fucking head over heels losing your mind. She should be bugging out trying to. You should be the mystery to her.
Yeah,
Con.
the Apostle Torah said that years ago. You know, a woman can't love a man loves a woman because the woman is a man's glory. Just like a woman's glory is her hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh my God. Can you do me a favor, Yakadal? Scroll up that blonde chocolate milk dud bitch with that. Can you just like kind of? Is there a way where you could, being that we speaking that, is it like hit it?
Muted right now.
Hit it. Okay. I just want her image. Excuse me. Can you pause that? Now, you brothers in the comment board, I want you to see this. I'm gonna stand up to get a close up on this. Okay. Look at this. Accountability. You brothers in the comment board, shalom to you brothers. You gonna tell me this bitch is taking accountability? She got the come umbrellas on her eyes. She got long blonde weave, fake hair. You gonna tell me a woman like this is gonna? And you brothers, man. Oh, remember we talking about you brothers, man. And GMS, y'all better wake the fuck up. Or you other brothers that follow GMS, you better stop thinking with your dicks. You see a bitch like this, man, you better run back up the other side of the block.
You better go do a lesson.
Do not deal with a woman that looks like this. But no, a lot of you guys do it. Could you some pussy? Ooh, you know?
Hey, she got it on her shirt. Where's she gonna lead you? She got dye on her shirt. She gonna lead you to death.
See that? See that? Oh, damn, heavy. No, but a lot of you guys, y'all just think about, no, I just want to bust a nut. You know?
Yeah, that succubus demon, we get you weak, man.
Hey, Proverbs 7 says, you know, even though that's also dealing with false wisdom, her ways lead to death. You know, to hell, which means to the grave, like the brother just pointed out. She got dye on her shirt. Look at that shit.
You can't make this up.
Yeah. And she got long, blonde, you know, goddamn well, we know and she know that in her hair. And she got the French cum umbrellas on her eyes, which that goes back to 1700s. In France, the whores used to put them eyelashes on. So basically, I mean, I don't mean to be vulgar, but me and Elder Yashawamba did a video on this, oh my God, last year. Basically, when the dudes would ejaculate in their face so that the sperm wouldn't get in their eyes. Those are cumbrellas. We actually brought up, Elder Yashawamba actually brought up the documents and the information on it. Okay? So you chicks, you want to deal with something like that, you want to have a baby with something like that, you get what the fuck you deserve.
Well, when you go into that word queen, that's what they call themselves, as prostitutes, like you said.
Yeah.
That's what the prostitutes would do. They would put on the umbrellas so that they won't get the, you know, the semen in their eye, and you know they can keep working.
Yeah, pink eye and all that shit. They was getting infections in
Yeah.
from that shit.
Yeah.
I got a scripture.
Come on.
Now, just real quick, just now backing off what Apostle McCall was speaking on, just as far as, because we had through the Spirit, we had wanted to do a video called Sex Education, man, really for men in Great Millstone, man. Okay, because what I've noticed over the years is it's men who kind of get at a certain level and struggle with growth in the truth because they haven't got over the fucking woman, man.
Yeah.
They still fucking weak to the woman, and it stunts your growth spiritually, man, because you're trying to please her over Sophia, man. That was it, so
In Isaiah 3:16, it says, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore will the Lord smite with the scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. You know, and these women are bald-headed, naked, walking around half naked with somebody else's hair on their head.
yeah.
You know, that's what they mean when they say discover your secret parts. You know, back in the ancient world, women were covered up, man. They wasn't walking around like a sex advertisement. You know, and then you got now the thing is, it's bad enough that y'all was wearing Daisy Dukes. But now the thing is the bitch, you skanks got a whole see-through dress on where you can see your panties and bra.
Sometimes they don't even wear the drawers.
No, I literally saw a video yesterday. Had a black woman walking through the mall, in broad at a regular time in the mall, and she had like probably like an olive dress, but like a toga looking thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you could just see the side. She had no drawers on, and you could see her box a little bit. She purposely spent. There's children all in the mall. She spent it just enough to where her whole box was exposed in the middle of the mall.
Yeah, talking about y'all want to see it.
That's a nasty hole.
But that goes to show you they don't have to take accountability.
Right.
Now let one of us expose ourselves, take our shirt off. In the middle of a mall, we'd be apprehended.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Security guards on your ass.
Yeah,
I got the
escorted
no.
out.
I got the no accountability scripture. Somebody can get that, Proverbs 30 and 20. This is the no accountability scripture.
God. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
You can break it down, bro.
God. So this is the way of the women here. Like they do all this stuff. Whatever they doing, committing adultery, getting abortions, all this stuff. What are they doing? But they do that, and then what? They think they haven't done anything wrong. They're like, why you worried about me? Worry about yourself. Whatever. Yeah, my body, my choice, all that.
No accountability.
Yeah, like that skank in Atlanta. She said she was mad because her husband was working so much, so he had to miss her birthday because of work. So she went to an orgy, and a married woman went to an orgy. And she said she slept with over 100 dudes at an orgy.
But we can't fucking say nothing about it. We wrong for speaking on this shit, man.
Yeah.
Look at the logic behind that. Now she's living a good life, I guarantee you, because he's working his ass off. So he missed your birthday to continue the life that you pressured him to provide for you, and you use that. And this is a fucking excuse, man. It's no justification, man. That's why the Most High is putting that spirit, put the spirit on them in the Lord to call you bitches out, man. All right? We're not gonna get in that simp mode. We're not gonna sit back and let you play games, man. First of all, we don't want to deal with you. We don't go where you eat. We don't go where you drink. Fucking party.
We avoid you like the plague.
Yeah, you are. Oh, that's the spirit.
That's right. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. Yeah. Like every so often, brothers, you know, we step out and get a couple of drinks, you know, or whatever, you know, we make little moves and shit like that here and there. But when we do, we don't go. I'm just gonna land back on what this Elder Yagadal said. Motherfucker, we don't go with a black one. Let me get me started, man.
No.
We don't go. Like we specifically. Let's go in here. Yeah. Man, we go to Edomite spots. I don't want to see you. I don't want to fucking see this. I want to see the white woman. Right? Like General, I want to see the white woman. What the fuck? Yeah, the White Castle, Murph. If Murph is watching, my man Murph Shadawar, brother, happy to see this. I'm down with the White Castle. And I ain't talking about the burger joint. Okay? Because I don't eat White Castles. We don't eat White Castles. But what the fuck do I want with this when I can get the real thing?
Exactly.
If I want a woman with blonde hair, I'm gonna get the white woman.
That's the Parade brand, the great value, low value brand.
Yeah. That's the no frills brand. I don't want that. This bitch got problems.
That's not cornflakes, that's flakes.
Yeah.
Her hair is plagued. That's why she got the blonde hair. That's a curse upon the head. You can look at her body type. I'm sure her stomach is hanging over her.
Oh, you better believe it.
Ran it up.
Yeah, ran it up like that's a plague, like the brothers is going into.
Hey, well, the scripture say instead of
Well said.
stomach a rent, girdle, something to rent, you know, because a woman's supposed to be shapely.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, nice boobs and then nice, waistline, and then the hips come out, the booty come out, the thighs. These women ain't shaped like that no more.
But niggas accept it. Like, it's a song out right now. Fucking Jake, he got a song called A Little Bit of Stomach, That's Okay.
Damn.
But real quick, this is Sirach. Yeah, Sirach 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. All right, and that's top-notch wisdom, man. All right, this ain't the time to be seeking a wife and trying to, man, I want a family. And, man, we don't own shit on this side. You damn sure don't own your woman, man. Quit thinking that you got a girl that's, my woman's in the truth. She called me Lord. She called me this. Yeah, but then as soon as certain parts of the doctrine get to her ears, she going to start questioning you. She's going to try to confound you with the scriptures that she don't understand. All right? So get that shit out your fucking head, man.
What's that song, Yagadal? What's that song? I know you would know it. I forgot which artist sang that song. Settle down and raise a family. It was like a hot song back in the early 2000s. It was one of them artists, man. One of them artists. Settle down and raise a family.
Somebody on the comment board.
One of you brothers on the comment board. Or that other song that was hot years ago. And I also liked the song when it was on the radio with Usher. There goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you.
But what are those songs was doing?
Yeah.
Promoting sippers.
Yeah, sippers. The way you don't know that I be checking you out when you be putting your heels on. Oh, baby. Usher, yeah, I remember that song, right? There goes my baby.
Climax, I believe. Climax, I believe.
Apostle Ronald, you remember that song with Usher?
Oh, yeah.
There goes my baby.
It was Climax.
Right?
The song I Believe by Climax.
Yeah, that was simpism.
I believe in what?
It said putting Jake in there, Jaheim spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That nigga working in goddamn Home Depot on crack. That nigga.
Because he put the woman first.
You better put that woman. That's Gabanzo. I'm sorry, being the positive around, I know who I'm talking about. I always said that.
Oh, the hook nose.
That's why I didn't like that nigga, because it reminded me of Gabanzo. Gabanzo's a nigga that we know from back. He was matter of fact, this particular guy that we talking about, his name was Gabardia when he was in the Truth. This is long before. This is back in the 90s when we had the school in Connecticut. Matter of fact, Apostle Ramlab, he's the one who brought Apostle Ramlab in the Truth. Yeah, he's the one who taught this man the truth.
He served his purpose.
Yeah. But he fell off because he was a fucking punk.
Yeah, maybe I deserve.
Brother, this nigga, well, I'm going to tell the story on camera. I'm going to abbreviate the story. You're going to get in the scriptures. I'm going to abbreviate the story. And I knew I was cool with the guy, but he was out of order. He was weak. He was feminine. And this dude wasn't this dude could fight. Like, he was like a rough, like physically, right? Am I lying, Apostle? Dude was diesel, like a diesel. He used to wrestle in high school. Like physically, he was a rough dude. Physically, strong ass brother. Like he wasn't the type of dude that you just kind of want to roll up on a physical level. You know what I mean? Like physically, he could handle himself, but his mind was the mind of of cream cheese. Like when they spread cream cheese on a bagel, a week that this dude, the women just did him wrong, did him dirty, and then it got to a point where the shit was spilling onto the brotherhood. Like his women were so out of order, they didn't respect him. They would come to that brother's house and act up. Yeah. The school, that's back when we had a school. She'd come to the school. She had like his son. She left the baby and right outside the school. Yeah. Wild shit, bro. She would come and show out and start fighting with him in front of brothers. Once a woman disrespect, man, which D-man, that's something that I'm not going to, ain't no bitch going to come and you brothers out there in GMS, that's something y'all better not ever, man, don't talk, please. Nub that shit in the bud right there. Once you got a woman that said, like, okay, we here in the brother's house, we here in BA's house, some woman come here, banging on the door, I already know brothers ain't having that. You know what I'm saying? Or any of you brothers. Like, and I'm not even talking about you, BA, like some woman that know where brothers live, and she come banging on the door going crazy. Like, brothers never fucking tolerate a woman disrespect you in front of the brothers.
If we get to that point, that's because you've been letting shit like that go on.
Con.
That's not the first time she flipped out if it's to that point.
Con.
It's funny, look at that second video.
Yeah.
Chick was in the dude's face and the dude, he gave her the business.
Con. No, B, I ain't saying you. I'm just speaking in general.
I ain't even take it like that.
Because it could be you, me, or like, I'm telling you, like, we witnessed it. We witnessed the dude that I'm talking about, Gabanzo, his woman, his baby mama, would come to the house where, we had a camp house back then, the original camp house back in Connecticut. She would come wilding out, come rolling up in the house, like, yeah. And then he'll, like, snatch her up. But, like, it was too, and back then we would get mad, but we thought he was a brother, so, But looking back, we should have cursed him out. Straight up.
Yeah, for bringing that fucking energy around.
Yeah. This bitch would come and disrespect. That's like, okay, if I got a woman and she come here looking for me, this BA house, and she banging and kicking in the door, wilding out, walk up in there, throwing water on the floor, all kind of wild, psycho shit. You got a problem. And that's a brother that don't want to take accountability, man. Or a woman, these women don't take no accountability. But once it get to a point where my shit spills into the brotherhood, no.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say that the Most High is not the author of confusion. Because these women bring nothing but confusion. This is what happens when you don't have them in order, or either the woman is in order or just gotta go.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
bottom line.
Don't be a tail tucking, soft shoe nigga, man.
Yeah.
Woman got you in check, man.
And a lot of times, Jake be scared. Hey, you gotta be. Yeah, man, we love our children, man. But if you gotta choose between your salvation and being at home with your children, you have to make that fucking choice.
Yeah,
All right, instead of worrying about, oh, I got that in-house box, but you going through hell. You're going through your phone, you get cussed out, hit when you come home. In the
You on a curfew?
and shit. Oh, brothers, I gotta get out of here. Not because you fucking tired, because you know if I come home late, I gotta answer to this woman, man. You choosing to deal with that shit, man.
Yeah.
And then, oh, I'm just catching hell. No, you allowing that shit, man.
Yeah.
Because you got comfortable with this woman in the house and give all the excuses. When she cook, she be cleaning, but then she treats you like a fucking child.
Man.
You can't even be a man in your household. You gotta drink yourself. You drink your problems away and shit, which is not gonna happen. Your
Brother,
problems in your house.
man, you preaching to the fucking converted. I've been, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I got caught in a situation like that. I got caught. I found myself in a situation like that. Yeah. So you just stay drunk all the time because you just want to numb the shit out of the way. But no, eventually you got to deal. You understand? Eventually you got to deal with it.
God.
Okay?
I remember that, man. When my son was first born, I used to get off work, and I didn't want to go in the house. So I would sit in the parking lot and drink beer and shit before I go in the house. Until she got hip to it and came, I'm listening to music. I'm having a good time in the car. And I hear some knocking on my window, and so this is what you want to do? And that's when the spirit hit me. I started praying to him. I said, man, hey, drop your spiritual nuts and get the fuck out of here. Pay the child support. Do whatever the fuck comes with it, man. But get the fuck away from her.
Yeah, fuck that old song. That old song from it's cheaper to keep her. See, them niggas were simps too. Talking about hey, Shalom, brothers. Talking about matter of fact, oh man, we got the brothers here. Yeah. Shalom, introduce yourselves, brothers. We got the brothers from Houston here. And I've been talking about these brothers. That's the spirit. Look at that. See how the Lord worked? And I've been talking about these brothers for a hot minute. I know, well, I've been shouting y'all out, man. I've been shouting y'all. Y'all seen, I know y'all been watching. I've been shouting y'all out. I said I'm gonna get at you, brothers, man. Matter of fact, I was just talking about y'all. I said, hey, man, I'm gonna come and spend the week in Houston, man. I mean, Austin. Come spend the weekend. I'm gonna come spend some, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna come spend like a week in Austin, man, if that's cool, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Like I said, all the brothers, I'm trying to spread myself around, man. But anyways, yeah. Come on with them scriptures. I don't care.
22, it says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Mm-hmm.
A wicked woman abated the courage. A wicked woman abated the courage, make it a heavy continent.
And by the way, you Austin brothers, y'all here, jump in.
Right.
Hey, another thing, man. He said, the woman that she maintained her husband, man. Don't put yourself in a position where the woman is doing. You so dependent on her, man.
Exactly.
You so dependent on her. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to cook. If she ain't there, it's to the point where if that woman wasn't there, then you would be lost.
Bro,
Don't know how to wash clothes. Don't know how to wash dishes. Don't know how to cook. Man, don't never come that so dependent on a woman. You wouldn't know how to function without her, man.
And she knows that you done gave her the power, man.
I could relate to that, man. See, this lesson of the spirit, hey, man, it's kind of close to my heart, because I found myself in a situation like that where I was in a toxic relationship, or whatever how they would say today, and I knew I should have left the bitch, but I got complacent. I'm putting myself on the chopping block. I did. This is like not too long ago, recently. Yeah, but because she was cooking, she had the wifey skills. She would do my feet. She would trim my toenails, all that shit. but it was a toxic relationship. But it was like,
you get a medicine prescribed for you by Esau.
Yeah.
And then it got all these side effects.
yeah, she'll trim the noses she'll trim the hairs in my noses, for real. Trim my eyebrows, trim my beard, like she would do all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. Like if I told her to wipe my behind after I went to the bathroom, she probably would have did it. But she was toxic, and it was fucking me up. So you got to know at some point, nah, I can't. But you like, see, that's why I'm saying this. What D-Match, what you just said.
No, everybody done been in a toxic relationship, but it comes to a point where the metal meets the meat. It comes to the point where you get to the wall with a person, and you say, "Look, I'm through with this. I'm not dealing with this shit." You know, and you got to move around. You know what I'm saying? You got to, no matter how hard it is. Sometimes you love these motherfuckers, man. You know, and love is right, is beautiful in righteous form, the way the Lord created it. But at this point, man, people use they'll play a Grammy Award a role in a relationship, and they'll use your love against you, man. They'll get you to the point where you're vulnerable, and then they'll start to tip the scales, take advantage. No, and to try to put you in. That's these women's minds. They want to step over the man. They want to effeminize all the men and step over them, and have the power. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord ain't gonna allow that to happen, man. You know.
Well, the scriptures say a woman should surpass a man, and Sirach 10, as the king is or the ruler is, so are the people. So you know Eve always teamed over Esau Edom. So hey, she rules over Jacob, and that shit is out of order. Like we went into earlier, everything needs to be done decently and in order.
And she'll hang that shit over your head if you let her. Like, oh, you don't know how many opportunities I get, how many people hollering at me at the gas station like that video. That video. You know, how many people trying to get with me? Whatever, you need to be better. It's like, man, fucking go get with them then.
Yeah, I did that. I was like, yo, man, we'll go be with them dudes. Go be with them. Go find. Oh, you. I said, well, listen, baby, just leave then.
Yeah.
Go find your dream man. What type of man tells this woman to go fuck other niggas? Me.
Yeah, they say that shit to get a reaction because they got low self-esteem. They want to get a reaction out of you. So if you snap on the bitch, oh, he proved his love to me. You know, like, it's crazy, man. It's deranged mental.
But Elder Malcolm brought out the point where women outnumber men 14-1. Yeah, also like Elder Malcolm brought out women outnumber men about 14-1. And then I seen the brother KDC on the comment board brought out a scripture our elders bring out is gird up thy loins like a man, Job 38:3. It's time to gird up thy loins like a man. And the elder apostles always go into, you can't be a man of the Lord without being a man first. So, hey, you got to fall under that vibration, that stoic, that austere vibration of being a man of the Lord.
Yeah. D-Man, you were saying something?
Yeah, but, you know, like, hey, man, like, hey, what is that scripture? The righteous will escape her. Talking about the woman. If you can find it, bring it out, man.
Yeah, you Austin brothers jump in. Y'all got something to say?
Let's talk about how
You brothers got something to say? Give your input, man. You brothers came in, man. I want y'all to jump in too, man.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 25. It says, I apply my heart to know, to search, to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. 26, and I find more bitter than death the woman.
I find more bitter than death the woman. You know? So people think we just a bunch of woman bashing creeps. But, you know, even in the Bible it says, I find more bitter than death the woman. Who what?
Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
Whose heart is snares and nets, man. You know, you always entangled in some bullshit with her. Go ahead.
So like you just real quick on that, man. A woman knows what man she's dealing with. She'll be a whore with a bad guy. She'll be a whore with the guy who got a rap sheet, so to speak, man. But she see a good, upstanding guy, good guy. She's gonna play games with him. She know, okay, this dude, I'll build a foundation with him. I'll make him wait 3 months. She's blowing rod the whole time, but with him, I'm gonna play games. I'll have a kid with him. I'll trap him the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Or have a kid with either one of them niggas and then put the child on him. Baby, I'm pregnant. You know how many kids walking around, men walking around with kids they don't know they're not theirs? Because these women are letting other men blow loads in them. Man, it's a nasty fucking world we live in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Yep. Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her.
Whoso pleaseth the Lord, you gonna escape her, man. It's gonna get to a point. Eventually, it's gonna get to a point where you be like, I gotta get the fuck out of this situation.
Right.
You know, whoso pleases the Lord will escape her. A man that is weak in his mind, he'll hang with that woman until she kills him. That's right. Until his heart explodes. You know.
Right. And if I may, pleasing the Lord, man. That's the important part about it. All right, these are the men who are going to escape the traps and the snares that these women are operating within. All right, the men who are pleasing the Lord, having the fear of the Lord, operating inside that wisdom, operating in that order, understanding that the woman's not to be set above that man inside that household. She's supposed to be a pillar of rest. So if she's a pillar of mess, you need to get the hell away from her, man.
I like that.
We're giving her chance after chance to use you as a goddamn toilet rug and everything, man. All right,
absolutely.
She's supposed to serve. The woman's made to serve. Esau has made it to where this woman, she's over, like the brother quoted, a woman shall compass. That's in Esau's bullshit society. Us, we've been washed. You're not over us no more. You can't feed us with the madness and poison that Esau told you is okay.
Right. The scriptures say a wicked woman was given to a wicked man.
Yeah.
And to finish that off,
Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Yeah. That's plain and simple.
That's simple.
It's out, back in Sirach 25 and 23, it says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Wounded heart, man. They destroy you, man. Like the thing is, the scriptures say, well, he that departed from iniquity maketh himself a prey. So we're really just trying to be righteous in this world, and we're getting hit by this stuff, because when you have a consistent hope that that the elect is being woken up, that the Lord is changing things around, sometimes you fall into these situations. You fall into these situations, but those situations, when they go awry or when they go bad, it's really a test of your faith.
Yep.
It's a test to see what's more important. Are you gonna let this situation pull you out of the truth?
Yeah.
So amen. Man, we go through these situations really to grow, man. We really go through these situations to know the state of things, man. To have wisdom to overcome these things when we see those red flags popping off. And to keep us humble, man. We all, who in there ain't been in a bad relationship?
I had a question. How many?
So we get caught in these situations, but if you're a righteous man, the Lord will deliver you out of those situations eventually, man.
Right. And this is why the scriptures commands us not to be walking after carnal and after that flesh. Because you might think that, man, hey, you see a big booty coming, a smile coming, and everything. You say, I got something coming. But at the end of the day, it could be something testing your spirit, man. Testing and see who you are, man. Yeah. It could be like a trap and a snare. All that shit they be having on is nothing but enchantments and witchcraft anyway, man.
Yeah.
All right, to get your ass off.
Yep. Exactly.
It says
Yeah, poison.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And that's what you're seeing in the society, man, amongst Jake, man. All right, these men have been broken down by these women who refuse to be held accountable, man. Okay, because Esau stand behind them, feeding Bill to do this, man. That's how we know we've been conquered, because of the state of our women, man. All right, it says of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, and we are distressed. We're distressed by just living in this life. You go to a job, you work your ass off, you make just enough money to pay your bills, and in most instances with men, or you're dealing with bodily ailments because you're tired of this fucking world, you know, and then on top of that, you don't have no comfort from a woman,
man.
You know. On top of that, you on all the shit you endure, you know what I'm saying? The death traps out here, the police could, you know, trying to kill us off. You know what I'm saying? You got evil people in the workplaces, evil people when you go to pay bills. You know, you got to call people on the phone and pay bills. If people got fucked up attitudes, you got more men trying to walk up and talk to you like you're a woman. And then at the end of the day, if you know, in a lot of cases, men got women. And then the women don't comfort them. You're fighting war on all fronts.
Yeah, because you got to listen to their woes of the day.
That's right.
And somebody took their staple out of their cubicle. Oh, they served us bullshit lunch today. I worked fucking 14 hours a day in a fucking warehouse. All right, it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, and we see the product of that. Okay, it says, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. That's the solution, man. When you dealing with a wicked woman, all right, don't put her away because she didn't season the chicken all the way, right? Well, that might be a good reason. No, but man, if she's affecting your walk and thing, man, to where you, the way you move in this brotherhood, your study habits, you're not on point because you're dealing with a wicked woman. You need to get away from her, man.
Yep,
cost yourself your salvation, man.
Con.
Show yourselves men.
We'll end it on your scripture. Yeah, look at that. I always see, man. I gotta. Every time I say it, I say, "Yo, this video gonna be like 10, 15 minutes." And lately, every time I say that, it goes to an hour, over an hour. So this is a bit. We'll end it on this.
This is Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
I was thinking about that scripture earlier. Beautiful.
So it's better to really be on your own. Like you look out the window on the patio over there, you see a man down there in his tent. Yeah. It's better to be like that man than it is to be with a wicked woman.
The White House.
Yeah, the big house. You got the biggest house in Houston.
Yeah, miserable as hell.
But you need a man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that a bitch? And your own home. But these women don't want to take accountability because Esau, look at this, right? Once again, this is a parody video, but it's reality. The chick can't even touch the black one. She touched the letter, and she it burnt her hand like a vampire. Yeah, they can't take accountability. Look at that. Like, I guess they're supposed to grab the letters.
Yeah, just touch it. Just take it. Just grab it.
The thing too is, he said I was on the phone with the executive and he raised the stakes.
Yeah.
He went from 100,000 to 200,000. He doubled it up, and now they fighting each other. You know, to hold each other back, and that's what women do.
Wow, but you know what? They're gonna take it. They're going to. They're gonna. Yeah. Isaiah 32:9, which we know that's twofold. You know what I mean? But it's talking about these hoes too. The Lord gonna bring judgment.
Can I read this real quick?
Read that.
Isaiah 24:5. I'm reading the NLT. The earth suffers for the sins of its people, for they have twisted Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant. Hey, this earth is suffering. If you read in the KJV, it says it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof. You know, it started with Esau, Edom. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He's defiled the air, the land, the food, the water, and ultimately our women.
Yep.
The women is what? That's our glory. And he messed their brain up. But even you 2/3 Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are defiled too, because y'all following after Esau, Edom. Like this whole, like we're going into, this whole world is upside down. This shit is out of order. So that's why we need salvation. And ultimately, we need these new bodies, because these bodies are upside down. So
Yeah, man.
we're suffering, man. These bodies defiled in our spirit.
Ah.
Holding us back. What y'all got?
Con. But with that, we're going to wrap this video up. I pray it was edifying to all you brothers out there. Hey, man, just remember the words that the Spirit of the Lord spoke, man. Stay on point. These women don't want to take accountability. And stay away from women like the one I had up there on the screen. Okay? Real talk, bros. Use wisdom. So with that, I'm going to say, Shalom, Yahweh, right there. There we go. The water. And on her shirt, it says, what? Die. Stay away from, man. Watch out.
Be circumspect.
Or not. You want to find out? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yo, man, that right there, you will die. She got dye on her shirt. She telling you what it is. If you're going to get a blondie, get the real deal. But with that, brothers, we say Shalom Barak Kal Akim, man. Hey, man, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. Shalom, my brother.